Hello, Revenant7, and welcome back to Combat Mission Black Sea in this head-to-head game against Chap. So we're heading into turn 2, so without any further preamble, let's hit the play button and see if we get any shenanigans kicking off for this one. I'll do my best not to interrupt, and then we'll maybe replay some of the action, because he's pulling back his Bradley there. We suspect that he might have something coming in here. But no indication thus far. Oh. That was a shot at something. We'll go look at that back at that in a minute. And that's just my harassing rounds coming in. Okay, so nothing has blown up yet. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. I guess it was probably this we engaged ourselves against. Right, let's have a quick look back at the... Was I remember the 30-second mark? There we go. So it looks like we get the spot here. There he is. Good clear line. Gets the tow away. It's a tree. Trees! What solid defense and commission. Let's just double check. So it looks like he's pushing yeah, a Bradley out in this direction to contest the major VP, which is not unsurprising. So far we've only seen 3 of the Bradleys. Now this guy started by... Looks like he's backing off and loading up. So I wonder if the howitzers within this tree line is enough to upset him. Okay. What else do we want to check out? Oh, there's stuff happening over here. There's a few pops in this wood line towards the end of the minute. Okay, it's just our shelling coming in. Yeah, perfect. Nice long harass mission, causing some problems. It's doing what it needs to do and disrupt their attack. As suspected, they are kind of pushing on a bit of a flanking maneuver here. Oh. Why so much smoke? I don't know why it's kicked up. Big puffs of white, but okay. And that's why we have our TRP around in this hedgerow. Meanwhile, you guys are about to get round here, so we'll have probably a bit of a face-off against Chap's guys down here, but we have got some eyes to hopefully see anything if we try and break through. Although, to be honest, I don't think he is going to try and push through here. That'd be a pretty bold move. Now, we've got a first indication of there may be a vehicle out in the back line here, which I'm 100% okay with. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to see in the replay. So looks like we've made him to kind of pause and rethink here. So what I had thought was a vehicle, I think is just with dust cloud having kicked up from one of our explosions. So I don't think he has pushed forward massively into a Vic Toro here. I think this is the extent of his forces. So a bit of a misread earlier. Looks like also we're putting something over there to spy on the major victory point. We've only seen thus far 3 Bradleys. 4, so we've got 4 Bradleys plus company infantry. I think he's gone for more infantry than I have. But even how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would expect a few more kicking about. Alright, let's quick jump into command phase. Time to get our little flanking Jav team out here. Now they're going to be pretty exposed. And it's going to take a minute to dismount, which is not ideal, but such is the way the engine works. So it's going to take a full minute for them to get out. and then we'll be able to move them on next time. Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of an overwatch with our HQ unit here. I'll go and let's scoot forward a little bit, and I'll just do it on a hunt command, just so we don't have a tree necessarily blocking our direct line of fire, given what we've just learned. And obviously, I've seen him. He knows that my Bradley is here. Question is, are we now comfortable enough to try and push in on his rear? And that's a question I don't necessarily have the answer to. So he's sitting back here watching his angle, which is fine. I want you guys to kind of keep moving out. I've got a bit of a screen here. So essentially all these guys' jobs is just to keep an eye on this part of the map and let me know if he starts to push a significant number of forces. I will finesse their end points of that movement shortly. You need to move forward. I don't know exactly. Partly tempted to leave them and see if they get another shot. Although he's definitely going to have a turn to respond. Okay, let's keep you pushing through the wood line. I don't want to be too static with my my FUs here. And some thought required here. Alright, after quite a long thinking time, I'm not actually going to do anything. So I toyed with a couple of ideas. One, I could grab my MGS here and swing it into action. And it was quite a nice position if I can get down to it, just at the end of this hedgerow here, where you kind of a little bit protected, but you've got some good lines to potentially cause a bit of havoc. And I do like that. The question would be, can I get into that position before Chap establishes anti-tank teams in this tree line? Once I'm in there, I think it's safe, but there's a risk when you're coming up this way. And that felt very risky indeed. Although now I'm top of 7. The other one I thought was I could take the AT team out of the HQ here and get them into woods, advance them into this position again to try and just dominate this section of the map. But I'm loath to rush too far forward. I'm still bringing up some support elements. You know, I'm making some small moves forward here with the Bradleys. You know, and I'm still waiting for some of my supporting infantry to get in position. With this chap, I said I'm going to hold position and then pull back after 30 seconds, just because I suspect, you know, he knows where I am. I don't want to hang about for too much longer. Yeah, and that's it. But do I want to be bold? The answer is probably no. And then in the next minute, these guys will have got themselves established, but then this will definitely be an enemy position, and this avenue will be shut. Perhaps I should make that move now. Do you know, I'd come in with the obviously view of wrapping up because it was all certainty. Because I think, well, if you get yourself right into this position here, you know, whoosh, nose in, you're not, you're maybe a little bit exposed, but you're relatively well hidden from over here. No, not worth it. Let's not do it. I'll hold my MGS in reserve. It's only turn 2. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I did finalize some positions for these guys. Just, again, act as a bit of my flank. Protection, same with those roles. And this guy here. Just provide me with a little bit of cover. Good. I'm really pleased by the impact this kind of harassing artillery barrages had already. I suspect it's going to drive him to either commit more to the swing to the left, or potentially, we'll have to see what kind of size forces he's got up here. But it's an interesting one. Again, doesn't seem like he's gone for an all-in thrust anywhere, much like myself. Good. Alright, we'll have to see what happens with the next one. I'll catch you then. Cheerio.